Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today I'm going to take you on an RV tour here of this all new 2026 Rpod 204 couple style travel trailer built by Forestriver RV. This is a one slide out front living room, rear bedroom kind of setup with a dry weight coming in about 4,788 pounds and an exterior overall length of about 25 feet 6 inches. But we're going to take a few minutes here, walk you through the inside, the outside, the ups and downs, ins and outs of this RV, and really kind of show you what this RV is all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the all-new 2026 Rpod 204 travel trailer here. We're going to start here in the front section and then work our way to the back of the RV. So first things up, in the front, you have a large U-shaped dinette area right here. Now, this has a really nice pull system right here that actually will allow this to drop down into bed mode. So you could sleep a couple adults here if you wanted to. All three of these windows open up. The front one actually kind of flips up and acts as a little bit of an awning, and there's a bug screen that pulls up or a shade that pulls down. And then you have traditional slider window on the right and then a pop-out window on the left also. Now, a nice feature with the Rpod is it does come with a tire pressure monitoring system. This is a really nice safety feature. This customer also went with a backup camera system, wireless backup camera. Check that out. Talk with your salesperson about that. I'll show you that when we get outside too. Over here is going to be your entry exit way right there. Window built in that is Lippert thin shade ready, traditional screen door. Got your fire extinguisher down below. You have the heat ducts coming out of the cabinetry instead of the floor. A little bit of shelf space there, USB charger ports. 12-volt TV. This is a 27-inch Smart Connects TV. Shameless plug, my All About RVs YouTube channel right there. Currently sitting at about 70,100 some odd subscribers. If you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe. Hop over there, check out the long form stuff. There is a Bluetooth radio connector right there for your indoor-outdoor speaker. You're going to have the awning button here, awning light, and a couple interior light switches. This is on a swing arm, so you can kind of maneuver this TV around. Looking up at our ceiling right there, you can see speaker, AC duct, the AC itself. There's going to be a pretty good amount of overhead cabinet space right there. Those are soft close cabinet door hinges. Hood range light and fan. Nice big window back there. A 2-burner gas stove top with the flip up and down glass lid. It also has the little light up knobs. You are going to have the large sink here with the sprayer faucet. You got a little cutting board / sink cover over there hanging on the wall. Looking down below, there is a air fryer convection microwave system, along with a couple full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers. The electric box with some breakers and fuses, an electric outlet, and a USB charger port all right here. On the side over here, there is the on-demand water heater controls, the water pump switch, your monitoring panel, water heater override button, and another electric outlet there. And then you will have some more storage underneath of this side of the sink. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, this little blue sticker thing right here, this tells me that the RV has the WineGuard Air 360 Plus TV antenna system on it. There is a Gateway Connect feature. You can buy aftermarket, hook it up there, and then like subscribe to a monthly subscription to like AT&T or Verizon wireless internet. And it uses your existing TV antenna to help bring in wireless internet for you. Furrion 10.7 cubic foot 12-volt powered refrigerator right there. And then you're going to walk through the bathroom to get to the bedroom. So looking over here on this side, there is a nice backlit mirror right there. The 30 amp charge controller for the solar panel that's on the roof. A couple shelves. Slide button and some light switches. A little bit of sink space. Electric outlet, heat duct. And you have some storage underneath of here, along with a couple drawers. The road vac central vac system, there are hoses that come with it, or you can use the dustpan vac feature, and you have a motion light right there. And then you are going to have a decent amount of cabinet space here. Let's spin around here and check out the other side. It's kind of looking up top. AC duct, turbo exhaust fan right there. Skylight up above, some little hook holders. ABS tub surround, basically a shower with a pull across final door and a foot flush toilet. They do a little different wallboard here. And then you do have a sliding door separating the bedroom from the bathroom and the bathroom from the living room. So you have two sliding doors. But you're going back here into your bedroom area. There are 3 windows around this bed area, and all 3 of those windows do open. You have pull down roller shades. Light switch over here. A electric outlet down below. There's a decent amount of room on both sides of the bed to maneuver around. Over on this side, you're going to have some shelf space. USB charger port there also. Now the bed does raise up. And you can see there's quite a bit of storage underneath it here. This one has 2 little scoop bar stools right here. Over here is going to be a hanging closet space. And you have 3 full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers down below. There's kind of a whole little desk area set up here if you want to use it for that. Window opens. There's also electric outlet, USB charger ports over here, and a heat duct coming out below right there. Now there's more storage here on the left side. And then looking up at our ceiling area there, again, speaker, couple AC ducts, and above the window right there, it is prepped for another 12 volt powered TV. So there's a cable outlet and a 12 volt outlet up there if you wanted to get you another TV. You can see right here, this is Connects. There's the model number and stuff of it if you want to Google that and look it up, see what you're getting. But what do you guys think of this smaller couples coach? Again, coming in at just over 25 feet in length and under 4,800 pounds dry, it said. Okay, I want to take you around the outside of the RV. We're going to show you around the outside, then we're going to come back in. I'll show you what it looks like with the slide closed too. So we will be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the all-new 2026 Rpod 204 travel trailer here, built by Forestriver RV. We're going to start here on the door side and work our way around for you. So first things up, you have a white fiberglass exterior, aluminum studded foam block insulated sidewall attached to the upgraded Asdale composite material instead of those cheap wood Luan backers. You have some vinyl graphics. You are going to have deep tint safety glass windows and also a deep tint safety glass entry exit door with the window built in that's Lippert thin shade ready. There is a pretty good size pass-through storage area right here. Now just up in here you can see a motion light, a USB charger port, and also the light switch for the front cap light. And then there is the 18-inch griddle that hangs on the side when you're out here doing some cooking. Looking on down below right here, you can see the frame area, and this is a BAL chassis, which is kind of a huck bolt chassis. It's a very nice system for an RV frame. Enclosed underbelly under there also. The heavy duty step, rated for 500 pounds, comes down, touches the ground, adjustable feet, and flips in the doorway when traveling. Large folding entry handle. Power awning with the LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV, adjustable arms for tilting, manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. You have a traditional porch light up there, a couple speakers up there as well. And then we'll show you here when we get up there a little bit later to look at the roof, but there is the Winegard Air 360 Plus TV antenna system up there. Furnace exhaust out right here. Hot and cold outside utility shower here, black tank flush here. You do have kind of a metal fender skirt, electric outlet here. Now looking down below here at our axles, these are leaf spring axles, drum brakes, easy lube hubs. You have kind of a gold aluminum wheel, currently riding on Goodyear Endurance tires, and also has that tire pressure monitoring system. Looking underneath of here, you can see the gas line hookup for that griddle, along with that enclosed underbelly back here and the rear stabilizer jack back there as well. But what do you guys think of the look of the outside of the Rpod 204 model here? Do you guys kind of like this traditional white fiberglass with these graphics and stuff? Let me know your thoughts. Oh yeah, we got to also check out the little Rpod frog. This guy has been hanging around on Rpods for a long time in a bunch of different scenes, but you can check him out right there. They move him around, have him doing all kinds of different things over the years. On around to the back right here, you are going to have a traditional 4-inch square tube bumper. A lot of people put a dump hose inside there. Down below that, there is a 2-inch hitch receiver, which you could use for like a bike rack or luggage rack. It is not a towing style hitch, so do not try to tow with it. You have your spare tire mount and cover right there. In the top center, it's prepped for a Furrion rear observation camera. This customer went ahead and did the camera, so you can kind of see that up there. Talk with your salesperson at Couch's RV Nation. They got some specials on those. They sell a lot of those. In the top right corner up there, it is prepped for the Lippert portable stow and go ladder. And as you can see in the picture popping up here, it's an aluminum ladder. It kind of telescopes up, hooks on, and then would allow you to climb up onto your roof, do your inspections of your seams and seals and everything, and kind of clean things off. Speaking of that roof, I want to hop up here real quick and show you what the roof of the Rpod 204 might look like depending on how you order yours. All right, I just wanted to hop up here real quick and show you what the roof of an Rpod 204 might look like, kind of depending on how you order yours. But just starting back here in the back, you can see this one was ordered with a 200-watt solar panel right here. You can expand that out, as it does have a 30-amp charge controller. Plumbing stack vent, skylight, a roof vent with a max air cover over top of it, which would allow you to kind of leave it open, say on a rainy day, or maybe you know, when you got it in storage and it's real hot outside, it can kind of let some heat escape, versus like that one all the way over there that just, when it's up, if it rains, it kind of just blows in there. There's another plumbing stack vent over there, TV antenna, and your air conditioner. But really the whole point of kind of getting up here was to show you there's quite a few items on the roof of your Rpod, and it is extremely important to get up here from time to time. Maintain your seams and your seals and everything, and make sure your RV is going to last you for years to come. All right, let's head on back down. All right, back down here on the ground. Again, just extremely important, make sure you keep up with your roof maintenance. Okay, moving along, you're going to have your slide out right here. Again, bedroom slide, as you've seen when we were inside. This is the Lippert in-wall slide, 12-volt powered slide system. You push a button, it goes in and out. I'll show you that at the end here. We're going to close it up for you. The one thing you might consider adding to a slide room like this might be a slide out awning cover. There's a very nice awnings that roll in and out with the slide room. They help repel a lot of water, leaves, twigs, debris, and that type of stuff to keep your slide room clean. And hopefully make your camping experience a little more enjoyable, as you don't have to worry about getting up there all the time and necessarily sweeping off your slide room, as typically things land on the awning material and just roll off when you run it in. So think about that. Right here is going to be some storage underneath of the bed from outside. So you've seen inside when we were in there. You got a little bit out here too. Baggage door is a slam latch and also held up by a magnetic holder. Now looking down below right here, you can see your black tank dump right here. that enclosed underbelly again, the hot and cold low point water drains, and also your rear stabilizer jack. Moving on along, we are going to see next the on-demand water heater right here. You have a detachable 30 amp electric cord right here, little motion light, a cable inlet also right there. Stove exhaust vent up here. That would basically allow you to push the smoke out, but there's a flapper in there. You do have to make sure that you open that up when you are cooking. Looking on down below right here, you can see there is the gray tank dump, again enclosed underbelly, and then up there just underneath of that section a little bit is going to be your freshwater tank drain. The gravity fill freshwater inlet right here, your city water inlet also right there. And then down below you can see that little blinky light. That's the repeater for the tire pressure monitor system. And there's going to be some real important informational stickers down here in just a second. Just want to show you this side of that compartment. But then right over here, we got the info stickers. So the bottom sticker tells me production date. It tells me my model number, and then it tells me the gross weight of this RV. The most you're allowed to load this RV up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined, 7,510 pounds. Do not exceed that. The sticker on the top right there tells me the dry weight was 4,788 pounds with an exterior length of 25 feet 6 inches. Then it tells me my tire size, ST205 75 R15 D-range tire with a 65 PSI cold. And again, extremely important to keep up with your tire pressure. And again, they give you that tire pressure monitor to help you keep up with that tire pressure. Now, as you can see here on the front, it does slope way back. So you have a pretty rounded front here that slopes way back up there to kind of give you a little more aerodynamics. It's not your traditional flat front RV. Now this front window, I knew I was going to forget what it was made out of. I will put it on the screen for you. But it's kind of a dual pane Euro style window. This opens up and kind of acts like a little bit of an awning when it's open. You have the screen or shade built in, either one. You have the little light down here also. And then it's a lower diamond plate, a battery disconnect here. There's a little holder for your heavy duty safety chains and your 7-way bargman wire and plug. You got a breakaway cable, 2 5/16 hitch ball, power tongue jack with manual override, a light built in, single 20-pound propane tank with the cover, and then there's room for 1 or possibly 2 batteries to go here, depending on the size of the battery. All right, so we've kind of made it all the way around the Rpod 204 here. I want to step back inside real quick and show you what it looks like with the slide out closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, I just wanted to step back up inside the new Rpod 204 model here and just kind of show you what it looks like closed up real quick. So I have gone ahead and sped this up for you a little bit. I closed up the slide already. So you can see when it's closed, it comes in just underneath of the desktop right there. But I could still come in here, maybe lay down, take a nap. You lose a few inches of length in the bed when it's all the way in here like this. But again, I could come in, maybe lay down, take a nap at a rest area or something. You have full access to the whole rest of the camper. So if you need to stop at a rest area, use the restroom, you can come in here and do so. You need to get something out of your fridge, you could do so. So pretty reasonable here, still functional with the slide closed. Now I just want to run around the outside real quick, just kind of show you what it looks like with that slide closed. If you don't mind, guys, please remember to smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe and do your wallet a huge favor and check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation, guys. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. They have shipping available. They can ship it right to your house. You can pick it up at their store. They'll send it to your campground. Give them a call, 888-417-8299. Check them out.